What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. We're going to be testing out some of the Spellcasters Chronicles. We just got access to the closed beta that runs from January 29th until February 2nd on Monday. So over the next couple of days, we're going to be putting some time into this game. Going to be checking it out, seeing how it plays. Kind of excited to see, what this game's all about. So thanks for tuning in. Let's jump in and see what it's all about. See how long it takes to log in. Authentication already succeeded, and now we're loading, so not too bad. A little grainy, but closed beta, can't be too picky on it yet.
And you are one of them. My name is Osdam Devam. I help those like you who have awakened their powers and wonder how to use them.
This guy's so
To
chaotic
take part
already.
In the battles of Spellcasters, there are a few things that you must know.
Like, he's got
If you're
some real
willing,
chaotic
I
energy.
shall guide you through your first
So if we-
steps.
Alright. So,
Excellent.
starts you
Let
off
us
in a
begin.
tutorial.
We are in the Crucible, a sacred place where all the threads of the tapestry intersect. This is where the battles of the Spellcasters take place, but I'll come back to that later. Now, moving quickly is essential if you want to
So what
face
really
your
drew me into
opponents
this game,
and win your battles.
while he's talking, I'm gonna talk a little bit. But what
see
really
how you
drew me
move.
into this game is the third-person shooter aspect. I've kind of really been enjoying those a lot lately. But it also kind of seems like a third-person shooter MOBA, which I played a lot of Smite, which is kind of similar in that aspect.
Now, let's try something a little more exciting.
Also, it kind of looks like it's got like a Marvel Rivals feel, and I've been streaming a bit of that lately. So,
Go on, give it a try.
okay, we're gonna do that. But first of all, this audio seems to be quite loud. Let's see if we can turn this down a little bit. Turn it down to like 70.
It's a particularly useful ability. And not only does it allow you to get a better view of your surroundings, but also when engaging. Now, let's see how you master the art of flight.
You can fly. Okay.
Take it back.
Hold control to fly down. We're gonna change that. Yeah, those controls are kind of weird.
Take it back.
Sometimes he flies up, sometimes he just drops his flight altogether.
Very impressive. Oh, by the way, this is your catalyst, a magical artifact brimming with all the incantations at your command. It will amplify your power and allow you to cast spells. It is also a formidable weapon.
What he's seeing, what he's seeing. He's got some cool ass goggles.
The source, exactly what we needed. Use your powers and destroy these creatures.
Alright, let's see how this combat works. Oh, that's kind of fluid.
Defeated enemies leave souls behind.
Hey boys, what you doing? My dogs are playing right behind me right now.
Increase your powers
Being very needy boys today.
and unlock new abilities.
You guys are crowding right around my chair, huh?
There are countless spells allowing you to summon creatures from other realms, but only if you invoke them near an altar, like this one. Go on, give it a try.
Got some summoner aspects to it too. Kind of like that.
That's it. These creatures are now under your control. They will fight for you. They will capture new altars in your name. The more you have, the faster the capture.
Gotcha. So that's one cool thing is you summon your own minions instead of having a preset number spawned every preset amount of time. So
Nothing breaks my shield.
let's go spawn some more.
There are many, oh so many creatures you can summon, and each with its own special trait. It's up to you to discover how they can best serve you. You'll be able to summon hundreds of them and build an army that
Right
will
behind
fight
me.
at your command.
Fighting each other right behind me.
More about your spells, you can simply check your code. All right, have a look.
Why is A also my ultimate if that's how I move left?
There's something important I need to show you. Follow me.
Oh no. You about to crash again?
This
Okay.
is a lifestone. The anchor. of
Crashed
your
on me once. I
essence
tried to
within
preload
the
it for the stream and it
that
crashed
of
on me,
your
so.
enemy. Destroying their lifestone and protecting yours is your main objective. Each
Typical
time
MOBA
you
rules.
face other spellcasters, you'll grow in knowledge. You'll gather source crystals and strengthen your influence over the tapestry. The more victories you claim, the greater your power to shape the fate of the world. The tapestry stirs. You're about to put everything you've learned to
This
the
is a
test.
very long-winded tutorial, I'm not gonna lie.
Spellcasters are entering the crucible. Don't worry, I'll be here to guide you. Above all, stay calm and remember, victory demands strategy as well as magic. Trust your instincts and let the source guide you. Good luck.
Do love this chaotic old man's energy. Alright, looks like the end of the tutorial, so we're gonna do some remapping on my keys. I always remap every game I play. Just so it fits my playstyle and how it's easiest for me to trigger abilities. I don't like using the numpad on a standard keyboard because it takes my fingers off my movement while I'm trying to fight. So we're going to remap some of these abilities to some of the surrounding keys. We're going to see what we can bind to, like Q and E. And we got some side mouse buttons, some mouse button 4 and 5 on my mouse here that we're also going to bind some things to. It's just, for me, it's easiest to put like a lot of my combat and like movement type abilities on my mouse buttons, because I'm focused on that. It's easier for me to trigger with my right hand than my left, and then I put like my big cooldowns like ultimates and long cooldowns on my left hand.
Send creatures to capture altars and support them to level up faster.
We will definitely do that, but I want to see if I can. Doesn't look like I can at this point. Remap. That's fine. We'll get used to it. I don't really like it, but
Only your creatures can capture this altar. Start by summoning creatures within your territory and protect their advance.
alright, so we'll spawn some minions. Looks like most of them are gonna go this way. I would like to go this way. So we're gonna boost charge speed, some damage. We're out of charges for that. I do like the movement a lot. This is really nice movement, even with the flight. The controls feel really responsive. The combat feels really fluid. Alright, let's do max charges on summons. Do damage on spells, and we'll do health regen. You know what, I'm gonna summon. Ooh, got a behemoth summon.
Allies are calling for help. Cooperation is vital to achieve victory.
Ah! I ran out of spell charges. Let's go summon some more. Summon another big guy. Let's go, big guy. Ooh, this big guy's taking my towers. Aha! We got him though. Alright, we need to minimize the charge speed. Let's get some spell forward damage. Let's do a 50% increase to all stats. And let's, while we're here, let's just summon again.
You're ready to summon your most powerful creature, a titan. Focus
yeah?
and unleash its power.
Okay, so that's what the ultimate does. Destroy the Titan! Destroy the Titan! No, you are not taking my tower. It is my tower. All of the angry little soldiers. Let's go help these guys out. Ooh, I'm gonna... Where are you trying to go? So yeah, this is actually really cool. I'm really enjoying this right now. What does this fourth ability do?
Dimension of morality here.
This is insane. This is absolutely insane. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna overload these guys over here. Just sent a Titan down the main line, so we're just gonna throw everybody we can on this left side here. Look at this thing. Just destroying this tower. Why won't it let me attack her? Burn, baby, burn. Burn the witch. Hitboxes on this are a little weird, but oof, that hurt. Come back here. Where are you going?
Victory! The source favored you.
Pretty sure that's just the tutorial, but I like the mechanics of this. This game is really good, really fun. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, because you have to proc the spell before you can cast a spell, and everything's on the same trigger. So like left click to main attack, right click to cast spells. It's got like your ultimate abilities and stuff on like Q and R for your ultimates on Q, and then R is like your Titan spawn, which is that really big guy that you saw.
And over the destiny of the universe itself. Darkness is already devouring the tapestry.
Combat movement really fluid.
Only spellcasters
Hitboxes are a little weird. I did notice on like enemy spellcasters, the hitboxes were kind of weird. I'm gonna have to get used to that, but overall, the flight mechanic really smooth. I don't like that it's hold to go up and press to jump out of it, because I jumped out of it in the worst possible moments because I didn't register my key press long enough. And control to use for flight down, so I probably won't be doing that as much as I do like just using the cursor to move myself up and around. So this guy's name, what is this guy's name? Iron Sorcerer. He was pretty fun. Elementalist. Mystic Scribe. Astral Monk. Stone Shaman. And Swamp Witch. So Rune Shield. Okay. Increases rank 3 population, reduces rank 2 population, creates spawn, creatures spawn from buildings with certain amount of health. On the ground, nearby creatures gain a strong offense buff. Cool. Burn enemies with powerful fire attacks. Perform initial dash in a chosen direction. Capture a territory and inflict fire damage on enemies with range. Cool. Ignition Spark. Allied creatures near the fire elementalist capture altar faster. Enduring Flame, damaging burning enemies, feels the fire elementalist. Enduring Flame, when you or your creatures kill a burning enemy, recharge elemental incantations. Okay, so he's got a pretty cool Brush Strike. Strike with enchanted ink to damage enemies and boost allies' max HP. Seal of Immortality. Mark the ground with a massive healing seal. Okay, so she looks like the healer of the group. Scroll Barrier, create a barrier that absorbs projectiles and reduces all damage. So she's kind of like the tank strategist. She heals and has area defense abilities. Passives, Echo of Mercy. When on the ground, the scribe emits a healing aura. Holy Magic Mastery, all holy incantations recharge faster. 1,000 favors, healing recharges rank 1 and rank 2 characters. Okay, so she's definitely the healer of the group. Astral Monk. Abilities, so you got Astral Fist, pierce through enemies with colossal astral fists. Veil Shift, turn invisible and move faster. Dimension of Varani, conjure a time bubble that freezes enemy projectiles and creatures inside of it. And her passives, Arcane Alignment, all astral spells recharge faster. Last Light, all damage dealt is increased against targets below half health. Cosmic Air, all flying creatures summoned by the monk are invisible. That's pretty cool. She seems pretty awesome. Now we're on to Stone Shaman. Kind of looks like the Navi from the Avatar series. So Mountain Staff. Swing your catalyst to deal heavy melee damage and interrupt enemies. After the shaman strikes an allied building several times, it becomes enchanted, gaining greatly increased resistance. Okay, so he's the defender tank. Deploy a colossal wall capable of blocking titans. Conjure a protective wind barrier that deals damage on contact. That's Windshield. That one's called Wall of Kamazad. The wall ability. Passives. Mountains favor the shaman's attacks, deal double damage to buildings. That's cool. Child of Titans, increase rank 2 and rank 3 populations, reduces rank 1 population. Pathfinder. While on the ground, the shaman recharges wild spells and creatures much faster. Okay, so he wants to be on the ground. He wants to be smacking people with his weapon. they call it artifacts. Is that artifacts? Is that what they call it? No, catalyst. So he wants to be a melee. He wants to smack things with his catalyst. He wants to be on the ground in the face of the ground units. And then we have Swamp Witch. Poison strikes. She fires a barrage of projectiles that deal poison damage. Ability, perform an invincible dash in the chosen direction. And then Dark Ascension, unleash a demonic form that boosts all spell damage. So she is damage dealer 101. Like, apparently she's just going to want to destroy you. Passives, Pact of Sacrifice, killing poison creatures recharges necromancy spells. Necromancer, that makes sense. Brood Rite, when a witch's creature is destroyed, her incantations and abilities recharge faster. And then Swarm Dominance, the witch has more rank 1 population but less rank 2 and rank 3. So, like, your tiny creature summons, so she's a necromancer, so she's going to have a lot of, you know, little minions, the low health little guys that you can spawn, like the skeletons I had last time. I got like 12 charges per, you know, it charged really fast. I got like 12 of them every time I cast. The rank 2 was the big, like, brute guy that I was summoning, and then the Titan is rank 3, which is the really big guys. So she wants to overwhelm forces with a bunch of little tiny minions while also just destroying you, because every time you destroy one of her little tiny minions, her abilities recharge faster. So she's able to cast more powerful spells the more she summons. So that's going to be fun. He wants to bring in a lot more, you know, heavy, the heavy minions, the brutes and the titans. I don't know what they actually call the rank 2s. Or the rank 1s, so I call them minions, brutes, titans. So rank 1 minions, rank 2 brutes, rank 3 titans. That's just how I'm going to be talking about these guys. So he wants to bring in a lot more brutes and titans, and he wants to be on the ground fighting with them, destroying other titans, doing building damage. She looks like more of an assassin. Basically, you know, you're invisible, all of your spells recharge faster, and she's trying to finish people off, because this one right here, this last light, this half health damage to increase targets, that tells me she's going to want to be the assassin of the group. She's going to want to try and get in there while they're low, try and kill them as quickly as possible, and then turn invisible and get out. She also summons flying creatures, so a lot more to deal with in the air, so she kind of seems like a swarm hive kind of person. We already kind of went over her. She's the healer. She can heal your rank 1 and rank 2, so your minions and your brutes, she's gonna heal those. She wants to be on the ground healing more based on this. When on the ground, she emits a healing aura, and then just, you know, creating barriers and stuff. So she's more of like the support healer. He's gonna be more of a damaging, more of a DPS. And then I believe he's also more of a DPS. Kind of an interrupting DPS, because his main attack does interrupt enemies. But he's also got a shield, so he's going to be more of like the warrior type, like the all-arounder, the, you know, kind of fill in the blank here. If you need more, you know, you need more damage, he's going to have more damage. He's going to have more minions and more titan spawns. His minions are going to have more health, so he's going to be more of like a brawler, more of like a warrior type. He's going to be more of like your spell casting damage. So like you're going to want to be doing a lot of burn damage. You're going to want to be doing, like, basically hitting as many people as you can, because the more you hit burning targets, the more you heal. So he's going to be kind of the sustain DPS. She's going to be the burst DPS. The summoner DPS, and then she's going to be more of the burst. I had that backwards when I started here. So she's going to be overwhelming you with as many creatures as possible. She's going to be bursting you when you're already close to death. He's going to just sustain himself as he's damaging you, and then he's just going to be, you know, all around. And then you've got the two kind of like support characters, your healer character and your tank character. So we've got a little bit different here. they kind of got pre-made decks for me on these, and until I get a chance to play through some of these characters, we're just going to kind of use their pre-made decks. We'll jump into the decks in a little bit. I just kind of want to get more of a feel for the game, get into some actual fights. So we're going to just jump in and see if we can find some matches, see if there's some people on this beta playing this game. I'm not even really sure how this game works in terms of matchmaking. If there's a bot mechanic, we got a match pretty quickly though. So I'm not sure if it's like closed beta, you know, if they're going to try and fill lobbies with bots just because they want people to be able to play. Okay, so here's how they've divvied them up. This is what they're called. So we've got the enchanters. So like I said, those are kind of like your supports. So they're going to be focused on enchanting and strengthening. And you got your conquerors, which are going to focus on like your you know, like taking points and doing damage to minions. And then you got your duelists, which are going to focus on fighting the other spellcasters. So we've already got a duelist and a conqueror. So I'm going to go and try and play some of the stone shaman, just so that way we've got one role in each covered. And we're going to see how, you know, how he plays. Get a little bit of, we're going to try and play all the characters. We're just going to start off with stone shaman here first, since we already tried out iron sorcerer in the tutorial. So there's 6 characters. We're going to run through them all at least once, and then we're going to see how they all play. We'll pick a favorite, and we'll start running as many matches as we can just to get a feel for this overall game mechanics. So we've also got a fire elementalist and a swamp witch on our team. So my focus is going to be taking points and trying to support the fire elementalist, because his main goal is to do as much damage as possible to stay alive, and I'm going to focus on trying to take the points that he's clearing out, because that's at least my strategy going in. I don't know how everybody else in this game is going to play. I'm assuming Swamp Witch is just going to kind of be floating around trying to kill as many people as possible. That's usually what duelist mains in these games do. So for the time being, we're going to just focus on taking some points. We're going to send these guys this way. Okay, so he's got flyers. And it looks like siege towers. Okay, so this is why he's a tank. He's got some siege tower elements to him. So we're gonna get on the ground. Yeah. Yep, he wants to be up close. He wants to be smacking people as hard as he can. Okay, we cleared that out. Where are they? Went that way. So he doesn't really have an attack ability so much as he has, yeah, like, see, he just wants to get up in there and smack you. We gotta get out of here though. We're taking some damage, taking some massive damage. Whew. Just drop to the ground real quick. Just spawn some more of my flyers. Got 3 levels, so let's see. Charge speed for sure. Charge speed on those guys. So I'm getting charge speed on all of my abilities, and then I'm also getting charge speed on my summonings. This guy needs some help over here. over here and help clear out his base real quick. I got a level 3 summon. Let's do that. Okay, so that's a area of effect ability. These guys are hitting me. We're gonna just delete them real quick. Ooh. Oh, I got taken out. Alright, let's do some more. Charge speed on these spells. Let's see. Plus damage? No, let's do some plus damage on that one. Let's do summoner level 1 population. Summoner level 2 population. And we gotta summon some of ours. Don't know what I'm getting hit by. Oh, this isn't good. This guy's gonna come up. So right off the bat, I really don't care for Stone Shaman. I also don't know. Okay, so the healing is based on time not taking damage. We're gonna get some more defense because he needs to be able to tank some damage because he has to get up close to fight people. Come over here. Let's throw some little guys over here too. Seems to be struggling over here, so we're gonna drop some help for him too. He got us. Alright, spell number 3. Do max charges on that. Alright, we're spawning back in. I'm not gonna be able to fight that guy. I don't think our person on the left is even doing anything. Our swamp witch over there hasn't really moved.
This body may fall, but my spirit is eternal. For the Borean Shrine!
I don't know if she's lagging out or what, but this is kind of getting annoying. It's not really that feasible for me to be able to attack him because all he has to do is turn on me and he's got range advantage.
For the Borean Shrine!
all stats 50% and charge speed on this.
I'm not broken yet. Fierce winds, protect me.
We've had our Swamp Witch playing this whole time though, and she's not even playing. She's been sitting in the back of her spawn this entire time. So it's literally 2v3 right now. We haven't been able to do anything because we're focused on trying not to. We just lost our second tower. Like, we're trying to focus on not losing our towers, but
Is it turned?
we're playing 2v3 and it's kind of difficult for us to be able to play. To be completely honest, it's really difficult to play right now. Because we're at a numbers disadvantage.
Wall of Kamazan, rise! Guard my spirit! I'm still standing.
I really wish there was some sort of surrender mechanic in this though, because I really can't play when we have a Swamp Witch who's level 1 who hasn't been playing this whole game. I'm not even able to summon enough. I'm not gonna lie, this is really cool seeing this whole battle though.
Guard my spirit.
Optimization's not exactly the greatest, but
I'm still standing.
I just want them to end this because
This body may fall, but my spirit is eternal. That blow was heavy.
don't really like the stone shaman. Maybe if there was 3 of us actually playing objective, I'd feel a little different. I might actually be able to focus and attack on some things, but definitely gonna go and report this. Gonna throw a report on them because this is a closed beta. We only got like 3 days to play this. Why are you sitting AFK in spawn? Like, there's no reason you should be sitting AFK in spawn. And this demo just dropped this morning. Like, I just got the email saying I was accepted and it gave me a timer. The demo literally just dropped. And it's only a closed beta, so only a certain number of people got access. So why would you gain access, log into a game, and then sit there during a match after you clicked matchmake? Like, there's a lot of active things that go into this. You have to click into matchmake, you have to click a character, you have to lock in, you have to lock in the deck. Why would they go through and do all this if they weren't going to play?
Past and future awoke.
I actually want to we're gonna give the Swamp Witch a try. She looked like a lot of fun. So we're gonna give the Swamp Witch a try this time. Hopefully we've got actual teammates, so when we play this round it won't be 2v3 and we won't be, you know, I was defending 2 towers and fighting 3 people, and it just was not a lot of fun. And this is a good sign. We have already have chat communication from my teammates, so I know that they're both here, they're present. So that's good. We might get to actually play an actual match instead of me just getting beamed to death by 7 towers because we couldn't destroy anything, or burned alive by 2 spellcasters because I'm trying to just survive and they're out there picking us off. So we're gonna try out some Swamp Witch. The overlays is pretty nice. Obviously it's an open beta, so there's definitely a little bit more optimization that needs to be done. The game doesn't look the greatest right now. I have it on high settings, not ultra, but high enough. I already think we're gonna like the Swamp Witch a lot better than we like Stone Shaman. Take this altar so I can start summoning again. Okay, those are our people. Let's, you know what? We're gonna summon some more back here. Don't know where they're going, but they're going somewhere. Kind of level up, so we got Spellcaster. Let's do max life. Let's do charge speed on spells. Still gotta learn how all the spells work, but so far. Oh yeah, she's summoner specialty. Got some people over here. They're trying to take this altar. We'll come over, give them some help. All my little minions are wanting to come over here, so. Oh, absolute wreckage. Just keep spawning some more minis. And then let's summon more minis, because why not summon minis as much as we can since we have the ability to. She gets summon spawns incredibly fast. Let's see if we can get some more charges. Oh yeah, max charges on the skellies, and then we'll do some all stats, and then let's do some charge speed on the second ability there.
Seal of immortality, do your thing.
Getting hit by something? Alright, dash out works pretty cool. Works pretty good. Looks like they're having some trouble over here. Did we just lose this altar? No, this is another altar that we're trying to take. Spawn some more. poison field. Took out that spellcaster. We got this guy sitting up here. Ooh, we took that. We just took that? All right. Well, that means you can have more minions. Minion swarm. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Some damage on them. I don't know what our ultimate ability does, but let's throw a poison right at that guy. Keep an eye on the map. We got minions going to the middle tower right there, the middle artifact or altar. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on this and also remember the names of everything. We're gonna summon a bunch of things. What is this sound over here? Just keep summoning. Keep summoning.
Seal of immortality? Do your thing!
Okay, let's see. Max life. Let's do more damage. Let's get some more charges. Those guys do more damage. Get some better health regen. We almost got him. But we got him to back off, so that'll be good enough. Clear out his little minions. Let's, oop, press the wrong button. Spawn some more minions of our own. Oof. Deleted her. Don't want to keep fighting me now, do you, buddy? No, you don't. No, you don't. Deleted. Delete. Oh, we didn't get out of here. I got hit hard. We're gonna summon all of my stacks and then we're going to level up again. Alright, we definitely want more damage on that. We definitely want max charges. We want more damage. We want more damage. Alright. Overload their center here where our Titan is. Oh, max population reach. Got it. This is ridiculous. We got a multi-Titan battle going on right now. I'm not even in range. Okay, now we're in range. Really important to stay in range. Our Titan's holding his own though. Let's go back here. Let's get him some more summons to help him. let's pop alt. And let's just shred some of these guys. You know what? I don't like you sitting over here. And pressure him out of there so he can stop doing damage to my guys.
For the Borean Pride!
What am I doing?
Can't cast here anymore? Oh, they just took that. Titan just took that altar back. Just gonna take this altar down real quick. Whew. I can't wait to see this game on full optimization because it's brutal when these guys fight. Like, it's not like a normal MOBA where they're just swinging and everything. They're actually reacting to each other's hits. Okay, now that we took him down, we gotta get some more summons. About to max out our summoners population right here. I do like that you can't just infinitely summon. You do have to work on like upping your, you know, your population and whatnot per levels. Just delete that guy again. They got another Titan over here. Let's go help them with this Titan.
Too slow. Try again.
Ooh, they finally got me. I think that's my first death this whole game. Max charges. Yeah, we want some more. We want some more skellies. Let's get some max life going.
Wait to catch up.
Yes, I want more charges of the fireball. Yes, more charges on fireball. Performance, we're on NVIDIA. Let's see if we can get a little bit better performance out of this now. So right now the only thing I'm really having issue is like the smoothness of the controls. That's kind of weird. But again, this is a closed beta access game, so you got to kind of give it a little bit of grace in terms of, you know, optimization and whatnot. Can't really fault it too much. It's a brand new game. But so far, really enjoying it. It is a lot of fun. Deleted. Let's throw a spell field at this guy's feet. Oh, they froze him. So, summoner abilities 1 and 3 are like her bread and butter. Like, if you've been watching the cooldowns at the bottom, she gets level 1s. That was not what I clicked, but alright. She gets level 1 summons really, really quickly. Okay, so they're about to take this over. So especially with Titans, because they seem to ignore the minions, I try to keep as many minions on the field as I can. Throw another spell field at his feet. Some more minis out here. So he's down. We also have the ability to spawn a Titan. So let's go spawn our Titan. Summoning our Gaia Beast. Take out this big Guardian guy real quick. Oh, we got another beast coming over. You think? I don't think so. Let's spawn some more. We've got a population of 50 minis that we can spawn in the level 1 rank. Our Titan is over here in their tower. Let's see if we can, we're gonna just murk this Guardian guy. Oh, didn't do a whole lot of damage, maybe because I hit him in the shield. Spellfield. Like, you can kind of see some of the graininess of the closed beta because of like the smoke fields kind of look 8-bit, like old Game Boy graphics kind of deal. You know what? Let's really tired of those towers. Stone shamans summon towers. This guy right here specifically. Ooh, must have got too close to the tower. Spellfield hit all 3 of them. Let's go get some more summons. She really does move kind of slow. It's a one complaint until you get that sprint charge, which sprint charge automatically happens when you move in any direction for like, I think it's like 3 seconds. Right there, I just got the sprint charge. But it's really kind of slow to activate on her. Spellfield going. We are overloading shit out of this tower right here. It's the only tower left. And that's a victory.
You win.
We only died once. It's pretty cool. Really enjoying the game. They were MVP because their total damages. They killed the most population and did the most total damages in terms of tower. We did the most kills. This guy was just struggling. But so far, really enjoying this game. We're gonna hold off on feedback until we get a chance to play all the characters. So far, we've played Iron Sorcerer, Stone Shaman, and Swamp Witch. So this time, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try and play Astral Monk. We're gonna see how she works out. If I have to play Conqueror, I'm gonna play Elementalist, and I have to play Enchanter. I'm gonna play the Mystic Scribe. Those are the three that I haven't played yet. I've played one from each category so far. First impressions, Iron Sorcerer is kind of cool. He's got, you know, your basic fire attacks and whatnot, but he also has some versatility with shielding. Mystic Scribe looks like it's just healing based, which I don't know how healing is going to work too well in this game, especially since she does a lot of healing on the ground. So unless she spawns ground units, I don't really see it happening. If we have a Swamp Witch and I play Mystic Scribe, they seem like they're going to be a good combo because I can continuously heal all the ground units she's putting out. So if we get a Swamp Witch, then I'm just going to go Mystic Scribe and like latch onto that Swamp Witch and just try my best to, you know, make sure all her summons stay alive as long as possible. I know she gets more buffs the more, you know, her creatures get destroyed. However, she spawns, like you saw the last game, I was getting 35 spawns every like 5 seconds and had a 15, you know, like a 50 population. So I could have 50 spawns alive at one time. And that's like 35 spawns in like the span of like 5 seconds because I was just maxing out charge speed, maxing out charges in terms of how many I can summon. We're just really focusing on that. And Mystic Scribe with her abilities, like let's go take a look at her abilities real quick. Specifically, when on the ground, the Scribe emits a healing aura. And then this ability that marks the ground with a massive healing seal. So that to me tells me that like when we spawn in, you know, minis, we spawn in brutes, we spawn in titans, I want to be on the ground with those ground units fighting because I'm constantly healing as I'm on the ground. And then I also have, you know, my secondary ability, which gives me a heal on the ground. And then I also have a barrier for myself as my, I believe that's my ultimate ability. So I have a barrier for myself as well. So basically she's just going to be, and then Thousand Favors. Thousand Favors is also going to be really good. So that's why, like I said, if I have a Swamp Witch that joins in, then basically just latch onto her because I'm just healing myself, healing their units, but also recharging my summons as well. So the more that I heal, the more that I get to summon. So basically summon my creatures, be on the ground fighting with them, healing them, because the more of them that I get out, the more healing I do, the more that I can keep pushing out. Because this game all seems like you need to summon as much as possible. Looks like we've got an Elementalist and a Swamp Witch so far. So we might be able to pull off this this strategy that I was talking about. So we've got an Elementalist. Are we going Swamp Witch? No, it's showing that I'm Swamp Witch. I would rather play Astral Monk then. Oh, we've got 2 fire elementalists. So I guess we don't really need an enchanter. So we're going to try some Astral Monk this time. We'll try Mystic Scribe next time. And then to round it out, we'll try some fire elementalists. I just didn't want to 3 spawn elementalist, you know. Too many of one thing, not enough variation. They might be able to come up with a strategy to counter that. So we're going to do just a little variation. We're going to pull out some Astral Monk. Default deck, Flying Dragonkin, Astral Nova, stealthy flying range creature that turns invisible out of combat. So we're going to have a lot of aerial. So she's a very aerial based attacker. So my attack ability is Astral Fist, punch through enemies with colossal Astral Fists, Veil Shift, turn invisible, move faster. That's my defensive. So each ability, it looks like each character has an attack and a defense ability, summons, and then an ultimate. So we're going to focus on doing damage to their Swamp Witches and their Mystic Scribe, because she's probably going to, I say she, that's, I go based off of character, gender. She looks like she's had the same thoughts that I might have had, where, you know, you keep the summons as alive as possible. So start off, we'll just get our summons out. And they go invisible, which is pretty cool. They go invisible while they're not in combat. Just gonna go right at this Peacekeeper. Right at this dude. Okay. Yeah, so far she is very movement heavy. She's very quick. Swamp Witch seemed like she had auto targeting. She does not. Looks like she is projectile based. Back up here. Let's do some level ups. Let's do some more damage. I haven't even tried this spell yet. I'll do some damage there. Let's do some max charges on our summons here. And I just leveled up again, so let's see what we can get. All stats, yep. Do our Invisa dodge to get out of there, because we took some damage. Pull up some more. See, what happens a lot in these MOBA games is when you first... Charge speed, let's do that. In the early games, it's all about fighting the enemies. Fighting, like, their summons. To try and boost your levels so that way you can get more attack power and stuff, because fighting early game in games like this, like that, you get hit real hard and your health goes down so quickly that you got to make sure that your summons are taking the brunt of that damage so that way you don't get destroyed. Now that their tower's dead, we're gonna do some... We got her. And then we're gonna shift and go invisible, get out of here. We're gonna drop back, summon some more. Max population reach. So my spawns are. Oh, I don't know why I went in. I should have waited for my health to regen on that. What kind of level up? Max charges. Let's do population. We need more population. I might have clicked population on level 2s instead of level 1s. Not having a problem keeping level 1s on the field. Doesn't even look like a... But my level 2s are already dead, so... Okay, so I got targeted by that tower again. Regen. I need to regen my health quicker. I don't know where I'm getting hit from. I haven't even unlocked that yet, so let's just do max charges on our auto lock ability. Okay, now we're full healed. Let's join the fight again. Looks like they were killing my minions as they were gone, so let's just bring them all back. Keep all my summons coming. Other sides are doing okay. Ooh, she got me. Oh, it was a tower kill, so technically she got me. She could eat my ass. That's what I got to say about that.
The source shapes me anew.
Max population +5, yes. Okay, so now we can spawn up to 45 level 1 minis.
This land is now mine.
Okay, so they took over an altar.
This land is now mine.
So yeah, I've got flying units and she's got ground-based units, so it seems like Astral Monk is a really good counter to Swamp Witch.
grasp.
Play some evasive maneuvering on this peacekeeper.
Time stand still.
Got her. Max life. And let's do max charges on that.
I vanish.
This is our guy. So we're just gonna keep spawning
Order
our minis up here. Let's get some brutes.
I vanish. Beyond my reach. Order cast. Order cast.
Oof. Yeah, she got me with her auto-tracking fireball. Let's get some more charges of our big flyers, and then all stats on our spellcaster. Every time that pops up, I always grab the all stats, because that just seems infinitely useful.
The source shapes me anew.
Alright, we're back.
Order cast.
You can keep summoning them, and I'll just keep destroying them.
Order cast. Order cast. I vanish. Dimension of Chronicles here.
Got her again. See, it seems like these swamp witches are getting really antsy because they can't kill me. Just gonna sit in a bubble for a second. Let's get the charge speed going because I want to be able to just murk people as much as possible.
Order cast.
Okay, so they spawned their Titan on me.
Order cast.
I've got a tower there now.
Order cast. Order cast. I shift.
thirsting after me there. Still thirsting after me. Thirsty, thirsty little swamp bitch. You thirsty ass little swampy ass bitch. Trying to come at me like that, I swear to God. Gonna have to fight.
After death, the cycle continues. Order cast. Order cast. Time stands still. Try again. I vanish. Order cast.
So we summoned our own Gaia Beast. But theirs is still just going nuts over here. Okay, so now that he's below half health, her passive kicks in where she does more damage to half health of targets. Alright, so we took out their Gaia Beast.
Order cast. Population is finite.
Do they have a second Gaia Beast? No, that was just the same one. He just said full died yet. Where'd they go? Delete!
You had no place in the tapestry. Order cast.
Alright, we got max population. Okay, so reticle blue means you can't attack. Reticle red means you are attacking. I do like that you can't just attack through your allies. I'm getting stuck on the environment here. And that's a victory. That's another victory.
Victory! You fought beautifully, Spellcasters.
5 and 4. Population score 298. Killed 224. So we did the lowest amount of damage. I didn't do any healing. Well, my character doesn't heal. They heal on attack, so. Alright, so we've played 4 of the 6 characters now. The only ones we have to play left are the Elementalist and the Mystic Scribe. Which again, I probably would only really run Mystic Scribe if we have a Swamp Witch. Just because of, you know, the whole ground-based unit thing. Healing aura on ground-based healing. Like, it seems everything about Mystic Scribe wants to be on the ground healing you from the ground, so. Sorry about that. Had a quick check a quick thing.
I am the source given form.
Let's see. Looks like we got 2 conquerors about to spawn in. So far, I'm really liking Swamp Witch. She might be who I stick with,
Wisdom, young
but
hands, big plans.
we're gonna try Mystic Scribe out. Got 2 conquerors. Let's see if we get a chanter going. See if we can get some heals going. Really interested to see if she's got ground-based or flying units. Seems to be a big thing here, especially we got another streamer playing against another streamer on here. Revisoro. Alright. First things first, summon. Oh, so she's also melee. That's why she wants to be on the ground. See, you can see the healing aura numbers when I hit and the healing actually takes effect. She's got spectral looking summons, which is really cool. So spawn some more. Let's go over here and help this guy out. Should have used my defensive ability there. Charge speed, max charges. Take that. Let's take. We want as many as we can get right now, and then we want max life because she's on the ground with her units, so we want to make sure she can survive. Let's get a better sense of the battlefield. Okay, it looks like they could use some help over here. Let's go give them some summons. And we can summon a big guy, so let's summon a big guy. They're capturing this altar over here. Still not quite sure how this works. Oh, it's healing other people and units. Okay. So that's 100% trying to keep units alive with her. I'm sure it works on heroes too. Yeah, auto tracking swamp witch got me again. Max charges or charge speed? Let's do max charges for now.
Art is demanding.
Let's do population and all stats. And let's get some of these guys going back here. And then let's go spawn our level 3 broody guy over on this side. Let's go forward. Let's go spawn him in the middle here. So you can heal yourself too, that's cool. So oh no, our game crashed. Alright, our game crashed. Give me a minute. I've got to go run and take care of something. And then I'll be right back on.